Hey, what's up guys? Welcome again to the D1W1 YouTube channel. Another client, another core strengthening exercises before we move on to our weight training. As always, we emphasize on you working on building your core. Once your core is as strong as you want, you can then proceed to working on your six-pack, your favorite six-pack. Having a strong core is very, very important because it's going to help in most of your training and your daily activities. It's going to help you prevent injuries from occurring on your lower back, especially when you're training, especially when you're doing compound movements like deadlift, bench, and squat. And also, having a strong core is very, very important than having a six-pack, because as we get older, we need our core to be strong, because most of the stuff that we do in our daily activities require us to always brace our core in those movements that are helping us with our daily activities. For example, with a weak core, somebody who is of age is going to struggle to tie their shoelace. That is a very, very simple activity, but as you get older, those simple activities become the hardest activities. So we train our core to prepare ourselves to be able to do things like that as we get older. As you can see, we are doing a series of exercises focusing on the core using a 10 kilogram weight plate. Depending on which level your core is at the moment, you will have to pick a lighter weight, or you can do these same exercises with no weight at all. Some of these exercises, we do them for 30 seconds, and some of them we do them on a count of 10 or 15. Again, depending on where you are with your core strength. Take 10 seconds rest, 15 seconds rest, 20 seconds rest, 30 seconds rest, 35 seconds rest. It's all depend on every individual, because it's not a one fit all. The key with these exercises is to always make sure there's no gap between your lower back and the floor. And the only way you can ensure that happen is to always brace your core. That means you have to always suck your belly button towards your spine. Again, if you're deadlifting or you are squatting, that's how you brace your abdomen. And this protects your lower back. This makes those movements look a little bit easier, even if your load is heavier. When you brace your core, it makes, from the look of a third party, somebody standing watching you, your execution of the movement makes it look effortless, because your body, your lower body and your upper body are connected, and all you do is you do that one movement. For example, squat, you squat down and squat back up with no knee vulgar, less leaning forward, less arching on the back, and executing an almost perfect lift. This one here is my favorite and hits your entire core from your lower abdomen to the top abdomen. It almost stretches you out from both directions and pulls you back in. So my client, he's done a couple of reps and he's had a tiny break and he's completed his 10 reps. So this is the hardest of all, because you have to hold yourself on a static position while the plate is trying to force you to arch your back. You are also fighting to make sure your back doesn't arch, and in that way you activate your abdominal muscles to its maximum, which is not easy to do, but with time, as your core keeps getting stronger, it will become easier than when your core was a lot weaker. Yeah, so that's what we normally do with my clients before we start our weight training session. We take 10 minutes to work on the core. So as we move on to the weight training session, you can then use the activation we've had with